Hello everyone! On today's trip through the woods, we will be building a bead box shelf. Let's get started. Today we're going to start off with everyone's favorite, sanding. With the rising cost of lumber, I decided to reuse this 3/4 plywood that I'd been using as a temporary workbench. With a little sanding, it was good as new. Here I'm marking out the 3/4 plywood at 84 inches. I used a T-square to mark my cut line. So how do you cross-cut a straight line if you don't have a track saw? This is how, with two straight edges clamped in place. Now you may ask, how do you rip a straight line? By using two metal rulers clamped at each end. To solve the problem of not being able to use a clamp in the middle, I screwed a scrap piece of wood in the middle to hold the two rulers together. I ripped 3 of these boards at 9 inches wide. These will make the sides and the middle piece. Off camera, I cut 2 pieces at 9 inches wide and 23 inches long for the top and the bottom of the shelf. I will use pocket holes to join them all together. These corner squares are a time saver. I got everything clamped together and ready to be screwed together. If you're a woodworker or know a woodworker, what is the best gift for them? Clamps. You can never have enough clamps. Time to put it together. Don't blink or you'll miss a shot of the bear. I recently reached 100 subscribers, so I'm going to be on camera more in upcoming videos. If you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. This setup works great when you can't use the normal setup because the board is too long. This is the middle divider of the shelf. Off camera, I cut it to 82.5 inches in length. It was one of the 3 that I cut in the beginning. I added 3 boards to the back of the shelf, one close to the top and bottom, and one in the middle. This was to take out some of the bow in the sides and to give me a place to mount the shelf to the wall. Off camera again. I know, I did a lot off camera this time. I stained the shelf and let it dry overnight. I'm using this cool little tool to drill the shelf peg holes on both of the side boards and both sides of the middle board. Here it is, all secured to the wall with all the L-shaped pegs in place. There are 256 L-shaped pegs in total. Time to load up the shelf with the bead boxes. The L-shaped pegs work perfect to hold the boxes. The boxes slide easily on the pegs. Using these pegs eliminated the fact of having to add a shelf for each bead box. And here it is with all 64 boxes in place. I learned a lot on this build. My wife couldn't be happier, and so am I. Now all her bead boxes are in one place. I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. You've made it this far, so leave me the comment, "I'm part of the Bear Club." It'll make people wonder. As always, thank you for joining me on this trip to see what the bear is doing in the woods.